Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Minneapolis. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This play goes for 36. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play coming here. Touchdown, Cleveland! What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. He's got him, that's Addison. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Motion man right is Jefferson. On 1st down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Well, now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Man in motion here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Caught by his back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Taking a shot for the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run again with Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Back to throw now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Vikings football. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Hand off to the back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. McCarthy looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Award that. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's got it over the middle. It's inside the 10. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives it forward for a modest gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Brought down just shy at the goal line. A gain of 3 yards brings up fourth and goal.
Oh, wow, Brock, a fourth straight carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pump and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he's going to be taken down after a decent gain to the 8. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Throwing from near his own goal line. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pull that in front further, 13-zip. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Award that tackle to Michael Hall.
That's the gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy has the connection to Hopkinson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here. They'll run here on 1st down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. It's the Vikings who have it 2nd and 9. Motion man sent left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hits his running back. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They'll come out throwing. Judy there to grab it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 27 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play. Because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. He's got it. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. You've got to be ready for that check down at all times.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So now, here's 3rd and goal. A final throw before the break. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Carlson's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. McCarthy to throw it. That's caught. He found some space. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Chased out to his right. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of the line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Connection made to Judy. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the 38. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns make it a 24-point ball game.
Vikings nothing. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On play action now, McCarthy. He's on the move. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Going ground on first and goal. Hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for two. He's throwing for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. Still well short after the 3-yard run. It's going to be 4th down and 6. Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His first punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. Hopkinson reels it in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in the hurry up here. Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner, because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Second and 1. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now, off play action. He sends this one to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. touchdown to check down. You get it in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Setting up a throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one hits for 30. And that's good for Cleveland. First down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Browns close to picking up their 5th win. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. David Njoku, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch the lead to 23.
Justin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's going to be second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the shotgun, McCarthy has the connection to Hawkinson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And, man, did he make an impact play.
From the shotgun, McCarthy trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Browns get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got a man, it's Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. That's good room at the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives the Browns a first. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.